Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel, Your Thoughts Create. So today I want to ask you all to chill out. You're all overcomplicating this manifesting business. And what you're forgetting is that we are master manifestors. We're creating throughout our lives. Everything you see in your 3D reality is what you've created or brought into your conscious awareness. So when we start off realizing that we can consciously create instead of going through our lives unconsciously creating, which is what you've been doing the majority of your life, unless you've been into manifesting for, consciously for a while now, is that you are overcomplicating it because you're thinking it's just about one big thing that you want. I want an SP back, specific person. I want an ex back. I want new love. I want a new house. I want money. Now, all of those things are big things that you've got a lot of baggage associated with. Some people have problems in relationships but are fine with money, fine with their job, and so on. Other people have no problems with relationships but have money issues and so on. Okay, it is very rare that we come across somebody who is fine in all areas of their life. They got people who love them and adore them, who never say anything horrible to them. They got perfect work colleagues, they've got the perfect job, perfect lifestyle, no problems with money or relationships. It is very rare that you find somebody who has everything going perfectly. So let's go back to the art of manifesting. As I say, you are a spiritual being before you are a human being. Your spiritual being is energy. We are all connected through energy, and there is, Albert Einstein has said this, and proved it, and other, scientists or whatever, okay, theorists and so on. So you are creating your life. So whether you want to carry on doing it unconsciously and wondering why you're having a roller coaster ride, okay, or whether you think, you know what, I can consciously create because I am a powerful being. I am an infinite being. Okay, you think of your human body as just a vehicle that is carrying your energy, which are your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word, because you can speak things into your existence as well. So if you're moaning and complaining, or if you're talking excitedly and passionately about something, you're bringing it into your reality, because that's what we do. We create our conscious reality. I don't want to get into everybody is you pushed out. I've done videos on that, etc. What I want to talk about today is make it easier. You have to prove to yourself that you are a master manifester, that you are the powerful creator of your reality. And a lot of you aren't. So you're giving up because you're going for the big thing that's got all the baggage and the emotions and the horrendous story that you've written for it in the past. So in order to prove that you are the beautiful manifester that you are meant to be, you are creator, not a reactor, is to start putting it to the test. I do it in everything in my day. Everything that I want to go my way, it's my reality. So everything should be going my way. And if it doesn't, then I look at the day and I think, right, what didn't go right today? Well, I need to tweak that then. I need to have an opposite thought. So your mental diet, when we talk about mental diet, is to show you where your negative thoughts lie, because it is your dominant state where you dwell, your dominant thoughts that you dwell on all day long, that manifests. So when you're trying to throw a few positive affirmations at it, but then you're in the shower or you're driving your car or you're doing a task that is mundane and autopilot thoughts come in, oh, negative Nancy's giving you this in your ear, and you are not being careful of what she is rabbiting on about, or he is rabbiting on about, negative Norman if you're a man, okay, and you are listening to all those lies that she's telling you. So mental diet is to be aware of the negative thoughts you're having, because your thoughts are creating. So what you focus on grows. Where you focus your attention in your thoughts or consciously is what you keep in place. So when there's something you don't like, you change the thoughts. So the mental diet is to make you aware of the negative thoughts you're having so that you can start changing. You've got to make the changes within so that you see the changes outside of you. Remember, your outside world is a reflection of you. So if you're not showing up as the person you want people to treat you like, then, or what you want to experience in this lifetime, is how you're going to be treated. The affirmations are for you to start reprogramming your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind just takes in whatever you're putting in there and it will just spew it back out. It has no concept of what's true or what's not true. It has no concept of time. Okay, it just, whatever you put in there, it is pushing it back out. So your affirmations are to affirm for what you do want instead of you affirming for what you don't want. Your thoughts are creating all day long. So there are lots of other little things which I've put in other videos, self-concept being a very big one as well. So you can't just take one big thing that you've had a lot of negative thoughts about and change it overnight, because it's going to take time to unpick those layers of you that are doubting your limited beliefs, the beliefs you have around it, the assumptions you have around it, the feelings you have around it, and the fact that you're used to complaining and moaning about it, because your dominant thoughts create. So you need to test it on everything that you can. And I mean everything through the day. If you get up in the morning and you feel you're not a morning person, then you need to change that. Okay, you have another day at life. It is up to you whether you want to pick up the same stick of doubt that you've beaten yourself with the day before and pick it back up and carry on throughout that day beating yourself with the same stick of doubt. It is entirely up to you. You choose whether you want to be a negative Nancy or a positive Pam in that day. Be grateful that you woke up. Be grateful that you have your health, or that you have a roof over your head, or you had a bed to sleep in, or that you could have a shower and a wash. You didn't have to walk 6 miles to a muddy puddle and go and bathe in that, or have no wash. You've got sanitary, a toilet or whatever, okay, a bathroom. You can have your breakfast. You might have a car to go to work in. You might work from home and have a computer and Wi-Fi. Be grateful for the things you do have. Some coaches say you don't need to give gratitude. I personally do, because I'm a polite person. I've always said please and thank you. So I like to thank the universe for bringing me the stuff that I've created, because I'm the writer and the director, but the universe is the producer, or God, or whatever you think is there to bring it to you. However, it cannot do it for you if you are not lined up to it. It's not going to bring you wealth if you are the opposite. It's not going to bring you the loving relationship you want if you're in a negative, lower vibrational energy. Remember, it's all energy. You've got to stop thinking of yourself as a human. You've got to stop thinking of others outside of you as being separate to you, because we are all attached by energy. And those people that you bring into your conscious awareness are just reflecting back to you your thoughts about yourself, about them, about society, about the world, about men, about women, okay, what you think they think about you, what you're thinking about them. It's all a reflection. So never take anything personally, because it's somebody is just reflecting back to you some belief, assumption, limiting belief, or whatever that you have created somewhere. Then throughout your day, if you go to work and you are sat in traffic jams, or you have to catch a subway and you are always standing, or you catch a bus and you're always standing, flip it. Okay, there's always a seat available for me. Minimal traffic on the road. I always get the perfect parking space. If you go into a shop, I'm always first or second in the queue at the checkout. Okay, start creating your day how you would want it to be. If there are people in your workplace that are disrespecting you and not treating you how you want to be, you know what? Everybody highly respects me. They value me. They appreciate me. Start changing your life so that you are feeling happier about your life. But you've got to start creating little things to build up your belief that you are the creator of your reality. When you are reaching for the stars and you're going for the big things, it's not because they're any harder to get than a free cup of coffee. But you make it harder because you think it's bigger and better than you, because you've got those emotions attached to it and all the layers that you've got to peel off until you realise you created it. So, as I've said before, reacting to things. Oh, I could be here all day going back over it and over it and over it and over it. So what this video is for is creating little things. Now there's a lovely Neville Goddard story where he had a lady who bought a hat. She tested it on a hat and she got a hat. So a lady in the audience had heard one of Neville's lectures, had heard about this hat. So she thought, well, I'm going to try it. I don't need a hat, but I'm going to try it on a hat. So she was thumbing through a magazine. She saw this hat. She cut it out. She stuck it on a mirror beside her. She closed her eyes and imagined wearing this hat. And she imagined wearing it as she went out to meet her friends. When she met up with her friends, I don't think it was the same day, but the next day or a couple of days later, one of her friends was wearing the exact hat. And she looked at it and she was like, my goodness, that is the hat that I was thinking about wearing. Anyway, the next day, package arrives, it is the hat, with a note from her friend saying, I don't know why I bought this hat. It's not really me, but I think you'd look great in it. So she got her hat. Play with toys, okay? Call everything toys. So what I like to do is when I think about something, I write it down. I have a quick imagination, imaginal thing about it, as long as it lasts for over a minute. Remember, energy needs momentum behind it. And a lot of you are going forward, but then you're going back. You're losing that momentum. You're taking your foot off the gas because you're not getting what you want, and you're sticking your doubts and your fears and your insecurities and your, I don't know, I disbelieve this and it's not working, because you're going for one big thing. My lovelies, you are creating everything in your life. So have your life, your day go how you want it to go. If you are supposed to be cooking dinner and it's your turn to cook dinner or whatever, imagine your boyfriend or your partner or your wife or girlfriend coming home with dinner for you. Just stand there and think, you know what? I want them to bring me my favourite Chinese. I want them to bring me my favourite McDonald's or whatever, okay? Test it on things. I've got a fun journal. I like to write down the date that I think about the thing, and then I will see how long it takes. I don't get caught up. It's not a problem if it doesn't happen that day. I am testing things until I got to a level where I knew, and I do not doubt, that I am the powerful creator of my reality. So test it on things as the creator of your reality all day. You are the boss of your reality all day long, from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep. So don't just be a boss for 5 minutes of your day and then give your power away. So give yourself credit as well. Give yourself more credit. You know what? I'm doing a fantastic job. I'm doing an amazing job. My life is wonderful, incredible, amazing and awesome. I am wonderful, incredible, amazing and awesome. I am a powerful creator. I am the boss. I am in control and I decide. It's my reality, so I decide. I am happy, healthy, successful, wealthy. I'm simply the best. Then for your health and beauty or whatever, I am a goddess queen and everything beautiful. I am good enough. I'm the best. I'm worthy and deserving of everything I want in my life. I'm lovable and desirable. I'm loved. I'm adored. I'm cherished. I am doted upon. I am spoiled, absolutely rotten. I'm highly respected, valued, appreciated. I'm also rich and wealthy. I'm always provided for at all times. Money continuously flows into my bank account throughout the day, all day. I am multimillionaire, I'm a millionaire, whatever you want. I'm set for life. I am so happy and grateful that I now have the financial security and the financial freedom to buy whatever I want or do whatever I want whenever I choose. Everyone loves giving me money. Money loves being in my bank account. My bank account is full of money, and so on. So have fun with things. If you want something, or if you notice you're complaining about something, some simple things. I know that, across the road from me, people keep throwing their rubbish. A particular house, they keep putting rubbish outside their house. And I don't mean just their refuse rubbish. I mean crap from in their house, outside their house. So I've, been moaning about it for ages. It's disgusting. It's blowing all around the street. It's horrible. Then I thought, why am I putting up with it? It's my reality. In my reality, I don't give a what they're doing in their reality. In my reality, their house front is tidy. Within 4 days, tidied up. House up for sale, in fact, as well. Another thing, house up for sale. House down the road. Up for sale for months and months and months and months and months. Over 6 months. Well over 6 months. But all the time going past it, that house hasn't sold. Hasn't sold. I was like, why? Change it. I'm keeping it in place. What you focus on grows. So remember, what you're focusing on, moaning about, commenting about, is creating. You're keeping things in place. How can the new come in if the old is still there? So bear that in mind when you're affirming for what you want, but then you go around, as I say, through the rest of your day, going back to the old state that you're dwelling in, that you're comfortable in, like a dog bed or a cat basket. You're comfortable. Your own bed, okay? You are cozying in the old state because it's comfortable and you're used to being that. You can't get the new if the old is still there. So the house for sale was like, yeah, that's fine. House sold. I was imagining, as I was looking out my bedroom window, seeing the sold sign up. Within a week, sold. Because I'd been keeping it in place as not sold. If you want an item of clothing, if you want shoes, if you want a bag, hat, coat, whatever, if you want little things, even a free cup of coffee, somebody had to decide to spend their money buying you a free cup of coffee. You didn't go up to somebody, put their arm up behind their back and said, I want you to get me a cup of coffee. Go and buy me a cup of coffee. You're saying to yourself, it's very generous of somebody giving me a free cup of coffee today. And then somebody was like, I'm feeling quite generous today. I think I'll go and buy Sophia a cup of coffee. That is what everyone is you pushed out. So even if you're changing somebody, okay, even if you have a specific person, whether it's a family member, a friend, a partner, okay, that you are in contact with so that you can test it. And what I've been telling some of my clients lately, when they're in contact with somebody, start giving them things to do. In your head, you're a creator. So if your person has never bought you flowers before, write it down if you want to, or visualize you getting the flowers as if you've already got it. Today, my fantastic partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, bought me the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. The smell was beautiful. They were so colourful. The colours, see the colours, describe the colours, smell the flowers. How would you feel? Are you like, oh, so lovely, so excited, or whatever, okay? You can do it with anything, chocolates, whatever you want them to bring you. Starbucks coffee, Costa coffee, whatever. Knock yourselves out. It's your movie. You are the writer, you are the director, but the universe is the producer, so you don't need to micromanage it and start faffing with the how and the when. Just trust. You've got to trust in yourself, you've got to trust in other people, and you've got to trust the universe, because everyone is just a reflection of you. So you've got to build that trust up, that faith and belief that you really are the creator of your reality. Have people say things that they never usually say. Your granny never says the word cool, or that's dope, or that's awesome. You know what? Granny's going to say it, and see how long it takes. Give people things to do. Now, with your affirmations, you can make it as a statement. So let's use an example. I have a blue BMW car. This is very vague statement, okay? Or SP, as most of you want your SP, okay? Bob is my loving, doting man. Mary is my loving, doting, beautiful lady. Then you can mix it up. Why is Bob my loving, doting man? Why does Bob love me and adore me, cherish me, dote on me, spoil me absolutely rotten? And then mix it up with telling them in your head, Bob, you are my loving, doting man. You love me, you adore me. Okay, so you can mix an affirmation with 3 different ways. The statement, the why, because when you do why, then you can even say, why am I called Sophia? Why do I drive my car that I do? I don't want to tell you what my car is. Why do I drive my car? Why do I live in this house? Why do I have a YouTube channel? Because when you're doing why statements, you are sort of feeling, and also you are not going, no, you're not. Okay, so if you're saying, I am rich, and your brain is going, no, you're not. I am with my SP. No, you're not. Okay, but when you're doing, why am I so rich? Why am I with my SP? I'm not saying use those, but you know what I mean. You are not coming in with, no, you're not. Because your brain is going, why? Why is she with this? Why has she got this? Okay, so, and then you. Okay, you're giving your person or somebody something to do. You are telling me, or you are doing, or you love me, or you are buying me a cup of coffee, or whatever, okay? Just go and put your powers to the test without reacting, because everybody is just a reflection of you. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't take anything personally. When you take something personally, you're just shouting at yourself in the mirror. You're throwing your toys out the pram because you've seen a reflection back. Somebody somewhere has to reflect back a thought or a feeling or something, however long ago it was that you thought about it, back to you. So when people do that to me, I'm like, shit, have I still got that belief somewhere? If it's something I don't want to hear. I don't go, excuse me, you said what? Used to, but not anymore, because I now know that everybody is me pushed out. People, you might turn on the radio and the presenter says what you've been thinking. The television. You're thinking of going on a diet and you meet up with some friends and they're like, oh, thinking of going on a diet. You're like, bloody hell, I was thinking that myself. Okay, somebody somewhere will always reflect back to you the thoughts that you've been having or a belief. So see it. And I've had my clients do this a lot lately, and they are seeing for themselves. They're coming to me and they're like, I've just found what my block is because somebody said it back to me, and I was like, huh? And they've realised. So listen to what people are saying to you. Don't take it personally. don't shoot the messenger, as I say to myself. I think of people as just like a projector screen. Their heads are just projector screens reflecting back to me what I'm thinking and feeling. And sometimes it can be instant. Literally. I think something and somebody will say it to me. So go and test it. Go and have fun. Go and test. Because until you do, and you test it on all the little things first, you're never going to believe the big things, because you're going to have given up before you get there, thinking that you can't create. And as I said, you are creating everything through your life, and you will continue to until the day you shuffle off this mortal realm. Your thoughts create. I'll leave this with you. Love and light.